Hello dear friends. In this session I am going to discuss about rural marketing. Dear friends, understanding rural marketing is of paramount importance for the marketers. Well, dear friends, rural marketing comprises of two words, rural and marketing. Let me discuss those concepts one by one. Dear friends, rural means areas outside the cities and towns. We must also take a note that the word rural has been defined differently by different agencies in India, like the National Sample Survey Office, Census of India, RBI, and they have defined it based on various parameters like population density, municipal background of the area, agricultural activity taking place in those areas, and other factors are considered while defining rural. Dear friends, what is marketing? Marketing is the process of planning and executing the conception, pricing, promotion, and distribution of ideas, goods, services to create exchanges that satisfy individual and organizational goals. Well, friends, another way of looking at marketing is the needs, wants, demands of the people and their satisfaction. Dear friends, let's look at some of the definitions for rural marketing. Well, rural marketing is the process of developing, pricing, promoting, distributing rural specific goods and services, leading to exchange between urban and rural markets, which satisfies consumer demand and also achieves organizational objectives. Well, dear friends, while looking at this definition, we have to take note of that rural marketing is more specific towards rural customers. Well, we can see another definition. Rural marketing is the process of marketing in rural areas. It includes adoption of various marketing strategies and policies in rural markets with a view to convert the needs and wants of the rural people into demand. Well, both these definitions reflect that rural marketing has its focus on satisfying the needs and wants of the rural customers. Dear friends, rural marketing broadly involves reaching the rural customer, understanding their needs and wants, supply of goods and services to meet their requirements, carrying out after sale service that leads to customer satisfaction, and ultimately it will lead to repeat purchase and the sales. Dear friends, next we can understand flow of goods concept. Here we must take note of that rural marketing is a two-way marketing process wherein the transactions can be like urban to rural. Well, dear friends, urban to rural involves the selling of products and services by urban marketers in rural areas. These include pesticides, FMCG products, consumer durables, and many other goods and services. Well, another flow you can see rural to urban. Dear friends, here a rural producer involved in agriculture sells his produce in the urban market. This may not be direct. There generally are middlemen, agencies, government cooperatives, who sell fruits, vegetables, grains, pulses, and others. Well, next you can see rural to rural. Well, dear friends, these include selling of agricultural tools, cattle, carts, and others to another village in its proximity. Well, next, dear friends, we can understand the nature of rural markets. Well, we'll discuss one by one. Large and scattered market. Well, dear friends, the heart of India is in villages, and we have more than 60% of people living in rural India, and this means market is big and scattered means present all around the country. Well, dear friends, another aspect is rural market is heterogeneous in nature. Well, this means that all products are needed in rural areas. It means products of any nature, small or big, is required by the rural customers. Well, next, income from agriculture. Dear friends, we must understand that rural income is mostly dependent on agriculture, but it doesn't mean other sectors are missing in the rural areas. Dear friends, today we can also see other areas also catching up in the rural areas in the form of construction, production, or the case of services. Friends, another important factor is standard of living. Dear friends, standard of living is also different and mostly simple in rural areas. Well, due to the illiteracy level and cultural adaptability, the rural markets differ from the urban markets. The superstition and other beliefs, as well as the way of thinking towards products and goods, differ in the rural markets. Dear friends, but we must also take a note that living standards of people in rural areas are on the rise. Well, another important factor is infrastructural facilities. Dear friends, the facilities like electricity, internet, roads and buildings, educational institutions, financial institutions, communication and organized markets, and other facilities differ in urban and rural markets. Dear friends, in urban everything gets implemented soon and availability is also there. Whereas in rural markets there is still a challenge, but things are improving. So, this is regarding the nature of rural markets. Dear friends, I hope you have understood the concept of rural marketing well. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.